Hi guys, KT here. Welcome back to more Doom Eternal, where last time we actually progressed forward and read more text, because that's what I do nowadays, while also facing some empowered demons that killed players along their path. Now I'm heading on forward where I see a little spot where we need to go. We're gonna grab this. Oh, it's a little token. It's a little token with my symbol on it. Let's take that. Nice. Alright, so I think we're almost done from the way the corruption meter looks. It looks like we're very close to that. Okay, more reading. Nice. I love this. Every time at the start of the video, I always get stuck with this. But it's fine. I got this. For years, the Civil War raged and took its toll on the soldiers as their armor lay stained with the blood of their brothers on cursed battlefield. Finally, an opportunity to end the war had been discovered by the Order Deg and the Night Sentinels. With the Slayer at the head of their armor, they gathered to traverse through the gate and sunder Necrovel, the city of the dead. The Order of the Deg, the High Priests, who had pledged their allegiance long ago to the Night Sentinels, worked in service of our mission. Those holy priests who had served the Argenta since time immemorial assured us that the way was clear. A plan was set to march into the accursed walls of Necrovel and smite the factory, cutting off the flow of essence to Urdak and denying the Khan Maykr of her prize. Our forces took spear in hand and advanced, and it is there that the venom of the treachery struck. Upon entry through the Hell Portal, the Night Sentinels were scattered to the winds of unplanned chaos. Our warriors separated our ranks, split as the gates twisted and hurled them across the unholy realm. Some of our warriors appeared near to the gates they had walked before, but found that the vile priest had barred the way back. Then the trap was sprung, and each lone Argenta found himself set upon the bloodthirsty multitudes of demonic beasts. Let it be known that it was not the priest alone who failed the northern armies, but one of the Sentinels' own. Hell found his weakness and exploited it to the demise of the Argent Dinur. If not for the betrayer's stroke of madness, the race power would still be our own. The Sentinel flag would still rise above the Argent Dinur to this day. So basically, it's calling out the betrayer as well, because he did banish himself after he found out that it was all a lie that he had. So let's see what we had going for. Oh, hello. This is interesting. So I see where I have to hit it. How do I get up there? Okay. I love that. Oh, that one, I thought it had the mark of a beast. I'm like, look at that. My mark's everywhere. This is my area. Actually, this might actually be, because this room was marked with the mark, so it could be. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you look at it, yeah, this is my throne, sitting at underneath the head of a beast. Now I see a little. Now that I look up, I see it. Okay, let's head up. Ooh, Rage. Love it. Quake 2's Rage. Nice. That is actually a game I want to do, is Rage. Just because I think it'd be interesting. And we could also do Rage 2, because that one came out. I really want to play it. Because, you know, like, when it came out, like, I was like, oh, wow. This looks, when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Like, it looks like they really improved on, like, from the first one. Trying to make it very similar to, like, how the others were. And, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. Now, one of the things, though, is, I just haven't played it just because I never really got around to, like, going and getting the game. And not only that, like, I don't know, it just... I guess the way I'm viewing it is like, I might enjoy it, I might not. Like, I'm not really 100% sure yet. Oh, goddammit, this person is back over here too. Okay. Do it like this. Oh, they just threw my shield so quickly. Okay. Wait, is there a pirate in here? Like, for some reason, I feel like there's a pirate, even though it's a small-ass room. Is there a pirate in the small room that I'm in? No, it's just these damn things doing what a tyrant would look like when they slash their blade from the ground. Oh, wow. Alright, well, let's keep going forward. Hopefully, as we progress forward, this will be no big issue. Headbutt the floor. Oh, ow. Oh, God. Oh, it's always annoying when you're, like, sitting down and you're like, oh, yeah, this is not a big issue. And then you're like, oh, no, it kind of hurts if I move. That was what I just experienced right there. I was like, ah, my butt hurts. Because I was sitting for too long. Normally I take a little break in between. But, like, this time I'm actually trying something out with these recordings. A little different new. Like, I'm combining how my usual video layout is, and I'm also combining, like, how me and Husky did the Resident Evil videos. Because I really liked that setup. I think it was pretty nice. One long recording and then separating it. And that's what I'm doing right now, so I'm actually recording a whole bunch of recordings at once to see how this goes off. And normally, like, I wouldn't do that, but I've been thinking, I'm like, wow, when I do these recordings, I really don't, how do I put it? Like, I want to put it in words where I take too much breaks in between them. Where, like, something that would usually take, like, a 2-hour recording would be 8 videos for me, would turn up to be, like, 4 or 5, because I'm not taking the time, and I'm taking the spare time just to go do other stuff, when I could easily get 2 hours recording done, and then go back, and just go do those stuff afterwards. That way I'm not wasting so much time in between. I think, personally, that's how I am doing it to better myself. So let's read this. Scattered in hell, abandoned by their clergy and reinforcements, the Sentinels proved their worth in what would be their final war with the forces of all evil. Unrelenting power in the face of certain death, the Sentinels crushed hundreds of demons and skewered titans. When their Atlands held no more fuel, the Sentinels took to the ground and fought the swarms on land. All of hell knew of the betrayal, for it was without question the Makers and the priests who had sowed the seeds of the deceit long before the brave warriors passed through the gate. What hell saw that day was the beating heart of the free people of Argent Denier. They did not flinch in the face of their own certain death. They died as they lived, with sword and shield in hand. Urdak too low a place to house such giants. Theirs would be the fate of warrior gods, remembered for all time. Lord Seth, the stalwart bannered sergeant, was found with his war standard pierced through the throat of a giant beast, his body surrounded by the corpses of enemies. Round the mighty, the light faded from his eyes, had eviscerated such a multitude that their entrails clung to the black rocks like vines. Gore, relentless until the end, had broken his blade on the backs of his foes, and by time he fell, he had slain another 200 with his hands alone. The priest believed the Sentinels all slain, but we were Argenta, born to overcome rumors deemed heretical by the order of Deg, persist and claim that the Slayer himself still rages in the unholy realm. None who live can know, for the future of Argent Denier had been bent and twisted by the perverted vision of the essence drinkers. Never again will the light of the race illuminate our world. All has fallen. If the Slayer does live, let him carry our vengeance forward. If he persists, let him wreak havoc on those who have wronged us. May the blood of his sword never dry. May his war never end until the guilty have been punished. And may this evil never again spread its shadows on over another world. So honestly, that is kind of interesting how like they finally said, okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make it where we're no longer gonna worry about like dealing. Like, we're gonna put all of our hands on a man who could possibly be dead. And I think that's pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do, because I actually just now unlocked a mastery token. So mastery tokens are an interesting source. So say I don't want to do a challenge. For example, I'm not a big fan of like doing this because it takes so much time. Now I can just go over and I can bypass the challenge using these mastery tokens, which, may I know, actually are throughout the level. I can go ahead and do it how many times there are based on how many there is, and that's why something I can do. I am going to do this. So damage dealt against okay, so that one is very useful, so I'm glad I got that. So we're going to head on forward and see what we have right here.
I'm sure you want to try out your weapon first before we leave.
Okay, now that's badass. Okay, so now I got this is gonna be fun because I really love this weapon. Just because it's a single kill to most enemies. Oh, come on, I was not aiming for that. There we go. So I think that's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna try to not do too much with it right now. I'm gonna save it for like heavier demons. Like for example, I'll use it on tyrants and possibly archviles if I can use it. Because I think archviles are really something I should focus on. Now, if those respawn, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, come on! I got me some powerful weaponry. Oh shit! Thank you. How I get by it, I don't know. Oh shit! God, that did not work how I wanted. Thank you! Perfect! Oh shit! Honestly, okay, screw it. Oh shit! Why? Oh god damn! There we go. God, I don't know what happened right there, but fuck. I got wrecked. Come here, buddy. Okay, there we go. Just add a little more damage right there. Now, I wonder if that thing can die from, what's that? Oh shit, I used up all my crucible on the archvile. Damn. Come here, buddy. You're gonna be my little test. Oh, okay, so he takes 2 shots. I guess that makes sense, because he kind of was a boss. Wouldn't make much sense if they were like, oh, by the way, you can die in 1 shot. Alright, perfect. Now I'm gonna grab the last of these. That way, when I start up a new level. Wait, were these? No, they weren't respawning. What am I doing? Alright, perfect. Ah, jeez. Well, that was pretty easy. Well, guys, I'm just going to end it here. If you guys enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. It really helps out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.